All right. We are heading back to Gandharvaville. I have noted a few things I want to make sure to do sooner rather than later. Um, One is these two sets seem like two of the better possible sets for Dendro support characters, or even just Dendro characters in general. Um, so I probably want to start farming them sooner rather than later. Yeah, I mean, elemental mastery is always nice. And then the triggering elemental reactions, yeah. Increasing elemental mastery and stuff. Yeah, that seems really good for support. And then of course this one too, for some Dendro Shred. But then also, of course, the Electro Regis Fine here. Ooh, I did check the characters I have, and it looks like Dory and Sino, at the very least, need this boss. So, sooner rather than later. But for now, let's just head on to see Kale. Hopefully she's doing okay. I really do love these things are great for traveling. Hello, Keon. Keon.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand.
Oh, you guys are trying to recruit him to the academia? And you're wearing that sort of Roman... You know, I've never actually been sure exactly who... It's the commonly associated headpiece with, like, Caesar. But, yeah. All right.
I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem?
I mean, that's fair, but it's also crucial to be, that someone does it.
As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul.
That's
How could
also
you
fair.
possibly refuse?
But I don't know. Do you guys legitimately think that he'll be able to find a cure if he goes to Sumeru?
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the academia, not to cause a scene.
There you go. Yeah, the hot-headed youngster and the wise old sage, though. I don't know, he has a very stern look on his face. I like the glasses, though.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Aren't you, like, one of the foremost experts on just vegetation and, the ecology of the rainforest?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
So, wait, Tainari, did you actually train at the academia then? Wait, did Kale say you did?
I see.
That's the sense I get regardless.
Well, I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Well?
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
Is his master acknowledging that Tainari is, well, has surpassed him? Or her?
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
I don't know. I don't think you can really, get him to be able to justify going to Sumeru City without actually explaining. I mean, I think if Tainari was confident that his presence would, solve the withering once and for all, he probably would go. So long as there was someone to take his place, a vision holder who could stop the spread of the withering from causing consistent damage.
And, how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Yeah, see, that's the problem.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master?
Oof.
If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Nice turnaround, nice turnaround.
Tighnari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Well, he's not too stubborn. Though really, they could just give Tighnari answers. I don't know why they can't. Hello.
Tighnari, what was that all about?
Yeah. And actually, more importantly, there's something I've been wondering about for a while, Tighnari. What the hell is this thing sort of on your, hovering behind your shoulder, maybe attached to it?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here.
Fair, fair.
But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
Weird. Things went weird.
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Yes, yeah, she really did. She was quite helpful.
Very good. Now that the Traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
I mean, I suppose so.
That's right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Yeah, we've kind of been making a big assumption that she's even in Sumeru City, I suppose.
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
No? Has anyone heard from her? Is she ruling with her adorable iron fist?
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers.
Okay.
Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Amorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile.
You're not setting us up with your master, are you? Because he sounded quite, well, annoying. Sorry.
Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
What item?
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Some say that this item is the very basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom.
Is it the item that I was just asking about that was on your shoulder?
Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Actually, no, now that I get a zoom out look, looks like that's just sort of a, almost like a brooch, but for this, well, not quite cape.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! But wait, before that...
Yeah, we need to say goodbye to Kale. Is she awake? And I suppose we can say goodbye to her, too. I forget her name, but we've seen her a few times back there.
That's right! Tighnari, we have something important to say to Kale before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Yeah, there's no way we can leave without at least saying goodbye. That'd be terrible if she woke up and we just abandoned her.
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing.
Wonderful.
She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Aw, Kale's so sweet.
Thanks, Tainari. All right, let's go.
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
Alright. Oh, I guess we should. Ooh, yes. Letter from Tainari to Rohawi, a researcher from Amerta. In the letter, Tainari requests that Rohawi uses his prowess in collecting information to help you. Rohawi's address in Sumeru City is also attached therein. Nice. Anything else, Tainari? Terminal? No? Alright. Or yeah, you said we might get one in Sumeru City.
Kale is waiting at the northmost crossing of Gandharvaville. You should be able to find her there.
Of course. About Kale.
Don't you worry about Kale. I'll look after her. I'll find a way to understand the relationship between the withering and her disease.
I'm counting on you. And so is Kale, for that matter. But yeah, she's a good friend of ours, and therefore a good friend of ours. So...
Kale is waiting at the northmost crossing of Gandharvaville. You should be able to find her there.
Just at the bridge to Sumeru City over there. Excellent. About the Academia's invitation.
It seems there's a major project underway at the Academia, and my master has also joined the effort.
Right.
But I can't afford to leave Gandharvaville now. Things are not going well here in the rainforest.
Right.
And Kale needs someone to watch over her.
That's actually also
Besides,
fair.
I never was one for all the pomp and circumstance of life at the Academia.
Right. No, yeah. With both the Withering needing someone to, help stem the tide, and also Kale needing someone to, watch over her, you probably are better off staying here. But, I don't know, are you on good terms with your master? It's hard to say. I mean, you said you expected him to berate you, but...
Given that my master hasn't come to give me an earful personally, it seems that my presence is not as sorely needed as they make it out to be. In fact, the letter he sent me was uncharacteristically polite.
Interesting. Want me to go say hi to your master for you?
Kale is waiting at the northmost crossing of Gandharvaville. You should be able to find her there.
Alright, well, see you around, Tainari.
Farewell, traveler.
See you again sometime. Yeah, Nasrin. Time to say goodbye. Do need something? Tell. Why are you speaking in broken sentences now? Pretty sure you've spoken in, complete sentences before. Hello?
Sorry.
Oh, I see.
Was my voice too soft for you to hear clearly? Ahem. I said, do you need something? Please do tell.
Did I disturb you?
It's not your fault. It's just an old habit of mine that's acting up. I'm used to speaking softly because I hunt frequently and sometimes meet researchers training in the forest. It's taking me some time to speak normally again. Many mistake me for an introvert because of that, and they are really careful when they talk to me. It isn't necessary at all. Please talk to me normally.
Oh, okay. About the researchers.
Oh, well, there aren't many of them, and they are usually in hidden spots. You'll still meet them if you stay in a video forest all the time. Honestly, I'm not really sure of the specifics of the principle. I only know that this situation is called something like Savada life. It's a special stage in the training of researchers, during which they can't be disturbed. So, I sometimes worry that the inexperienced trainee forest ranger will disturb those academia researchers.
Oh, Kale would never. Probably.
Since she's with the Forest Watchers, I doubt she'll be as reckless as someone who's never read the Rainforest Survival Guide in their lives.
Probably not. Well, I just wanted to say goodbye, Nasrin. Since, I recognize your face. Bye-bye, Rudaba. Bye-bye, Yohanan. There she is, Kale. I really should go up there, but now we'll talk to Kale first.
I've been waiting for you two.
Hello, Kale.
Never mind.
It's okay.
I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey.
You just know you have nothing to apologize for, Kale.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Yeah. And we'll be back to see you soon, Kale.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself.
Oh, I know.
My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll succeed. And damn it, we will find a cure for your condition. I, once again, swear it. I swear it upon Paimon's life.
And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met.
Oh, it's okay.
I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend. Not some girl that needs your sympathy.
Well, we can, do both, maybe. I mean, you are just a normal friend. But also, there's no shame in your condition.
But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
Yeah. It's a very good lesson, Kale.
There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us.
Yeah, well said, Paimon.
We're probably
Well said.
still gonna worry about your condition.
Yeah.
But that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Exactly. It's okay for friends to be worried for, each other.
Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you.
Oh?
Oh? What is it? It's my recipe for pita pockets.
Oh,
I
yeah.
told you that I'd give you a copy, remember?
Yes, you
My
did.
handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh.
Of course. I remember that. I mean, I could once again be misremembering, but I'm pretty confident I remember you, are at least currently illiterate. That you were trying to learn.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like.
So I appreciate you going through the effort for us. And yeah, we'll have to make some soon, Paimon.
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville.
Of course we will. Yeah, and I promise we will come and see you again. Or at least I really hope so.
Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Of course. If nothing else, we probably have a hangout with you sometime.
I hope you have a safe trip to Sumeru City and get to meet the Dendro Archon there.
So you think she is there then? Okay. How are you feeling now?
I'm much better now. I'll be back on patrol again starting tomorrow.
Excellent.
Even though I'm not quite ready to help Master clear the Withering Zones yet, there are still plenty of other tasks for me to handle.
Right, that'd be a little too dangerous if something happened.
Oh, and Traveler? If you ever see Amber again during your travels,
Yeah?
please don't mention my illness to her, okay?
Oh, she doesn't know. Okay. I promise I will not betray your trust, Kale.
Amber knows about my case of Elazar and what's happened in my past,
Oh.
but I haven't told her about my condition getting worse.
Ah, I see what you mean. Yeah, no, don't worry. Your secret is safe with us.
I guess I just don't want her to worry about me. If the need arises, I'll tell her about it myself.
Of course. I completely understand.
All right, we understand, Kale. I hope you have a safe trip to Sumeru City and get to meet the Dendro Archon there.
Oh, yeah, about those pita pockets.
Kinda hard to believe that Master Tainari can cook, isn't it?
I don't know about that.
His culinary techniques are very polished, but his taste is a little, unusual. It's not really his fault, though.
Hmm.
He just has a sensitive tongue and nose, so he prefers much lighter flavors.
Oh, well, fair enough. To each their own. Lighter flavors can be enjoyable, too.
The last time I went a little too heavy on the spices for my pita pockets, Master started having a sneezing fit. Of course, I never heard the end of it after that.
That sounds fun. I don't want to see it.
I hope you have a safe trip to Sumeru City and get to meet the Dendro Archon
Did I
there.
already ask you how you're feeling? How are you feeling now?
I'm much better now. I'll be back on patrol again starting tomorrow. Even though I'm not quite ready to help Master clear the
Yeah, we did.
And Amber knows about my... I guess I just don't want... Alright, win! I hope you have a safe trip to Sumeru City and get to meet the Dendro Archon there.
Well, Kale, goodbye for now.
See you later! Be sure to come back often. Even though Master didn't admit it, I'm sure he wants to see you again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a bit of a... He's not tsundere, but, I don't know what to describe him as, but yeah, he's a... I have no really... I'm sure there's a word for it, but... Yeah, he's a character. But he's nice. Nice enough, at least. In his own way. Alright, off to Sumeru City we go. I should probably keep a Dendro out, shouldn't I? Dendro doesn't really go with Animo, though, right? Like, you can't swirl Dendro. Maybe it could still work for a Dendro team. If you use, like, a Sucrose
My intuition tells me that something very interesting is about to happen.
or a Venti or a Kazuha for spreading the elements amongst your group to create more Dendro reactions or something. But yeah, I think we'll want to build up Kale sooner rather than later, or I guess Dendro Traveler would be fine too. Yeah, specifically for the purpose of all the exploration we need Dendro for. But yeah, for us to build her up, we'll need, was it this one? Yeah, we need to head there and unlock that. So really, I mean, that's pretty close to Sumeru City though, so that should be easy enough to do today. So Steeple of Ignorance and then Spire of Solitary Enlightenment are our first two priorities, and slightly lesser, the Electro is fine, since that doesn't get us any Dendro characters. Though I think Sino actually will go good with the off-field Dendro at least. I also have a feeling that this world quest is one we should probably take. I don't know this for sure, but I've always had the feeling that the ones that just sort of show up on the map even though you're not near them are probably the ones that are extra important.
Something that tells me a new case is brewing.
All right. Let's head on over. If we can. I suppose there's always the possibility that we won't actually be able to make it to it. Should let me navigate to it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Gonda Hill. This is interesting. You're not a fan of me, of me stealing your, flowers? Oh, Eremites, sorry. Well, these are mine now.
Confess!
Here comes the catch.
There we go. Ah, stealing their sweet flower farm gets me some loot. Nice.
I'm liking the look of this.
Okay, I guess we might as well check inside their hut too while we're here. Nope. Nothing special. Just a little wheat. Wait. Ooh. Someone else here? No. What the hell was that about? Should we, actually take out... Yeah, for exploration purposes, we really do need her. I guess we could also take out Kale or someone, but...
Trainee Forest Ranger Kale, reporting.
What were we saying? What? Let's go save him. Save who? What are you talking about? Oh, you have a bow. That's even better. I can do this from range. What? Oh, damn. That must be a special exploration thing we haven't unlocked yet, then. Ah, fine. You happy? Lagoff? Ah, thank you, my friend. Thank you. To have met such a friendly traveler in another land. Truly, I feel like a man encountering an oasis amidst an endless desert. You're gonna have to go, like, somewhere that way. Yeah, I think that way, right over there. I think that's, like, the pyramid or something. For the, you know, the desert. Right now, you're in the opposite of a desert. A rainforest. Even my cargo has been sheltered neath your great protection. And here I was sure that they were lost. Lost for sure at the hands of these hilichurls. Seriously. Ah, yes. These fellows are to me a nightmare inescapable. As you've seen, I'm a traveling merchant from Fontaine, and all my goods are the latest and the greatest. If you say so. But that is precisely why these louts always target me when I'm transporting goods. Be aware that I will not rescue you a second time. Previously, they even hid at the mouth of the main road, successfully stealing a batch of the latest apparel from Fontaine. The hilichurls. And you know what? I saw with my very own eyes the mushroom caravan in front of me pass them by, safe and sound. Right in front of their noses, even. Guess they weren't interested in mushrooms. Do these churls just have it in for me or something? I mean, I'm all the way here in Sumeru now, you know? And when I had finally gotten far enough away to look back at the scene of the crime, they had put all the clothes in a pile, looking to make a fire with which to barbecue some meat. So they were just burning your clothes. Rip. Oh dear. Those burned clothes could have sold for enough to buy loads of grilled meat. Even Paimon thinks that was a huge waste. Yeah. But at least they went to a good cause of grilling said meat, right, Paimon? To be honest, I cannot understand why these fellows keep chasing me as well. But thanks to you, I was able to protect my cargo this time. Just remember, it's the only time. Ah, yes, here's a token of my appreciation. Please accept it, my friend. You deserve it. Yeah. Hey, you guys. More Eremites. Since we're here.
A fellow gambler. Busted.
No, what? Gambler?
You won this one.
You guys are like the treasure hoarders of this land, aren't you?
See, just follow my
Actually,
intuition.
there probably will still be treasure hoarders. A little south.
Take it easy.
Oh, it's right there. Is that a ruin? Oh, it's one of the dinos. Nice. Is this the first one I found in the wild?
Quietly now.
It might be.
Fun silver.
Nice. Yeah, chaos module and chaos storage. Good. So we do want to farm them. I'm sure we'll need those for some of the Sumeru characters. Here we are. We have enough to do one? Yes, yes. Let's check this place out. Our first domain of Sumeru. See, challenge features. Place characters with high elemental mastery into your party. To use the leyline disorder to increase the elemental mastery of all party members. Huh. Okay. Bandits from the sea. Or from the Sea of Sand lurk within this domain. So, Eremites, use your understanding of the secrets of the elements to defeat them and obtain the precious artifacts stored here. Probably won't be too dangerous.
Let's go get ourselves some answers.
There we go. All the recommended elements. All party members' elemental mastery is increased by, based on 10% of the entire party's combined elemental mastery. And this effect will be refreshed every 20 seconds after recalculation. So my elemental mastery will grow as the map continues. Nice. Also, love the cave, the deserty cave.
You are not welcome here. This is order.
Just you three, huh?
As you wish, me.
That's not too bad.
The ice.
No rest for the...
Busted.
Now you're testing my patience.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Whirling snow.
Hey.
So rude.
Yeah, so rude.
Take flight.
Honestly, our Heijo team probably would have been fine for this one. But very cool. Our first Sumeru artifacts. All right. Once again, call it. I'll see you around. Oh, nice. Why did it bring my attention to there? Oh, I see. I see.
A chest
I
full of
was
valuables.
kind of think that was a
and trove
Dendroculus
of
for a
potential
second, but
clues.
I guess not. Oh, here's a Dendroculus though. Right in this little hut. Bunch of carrots. But, oh, up here. There we are. Yeah, we should really see about this quest over here. Huh? What's over there? Mushrooms? Stay away, you nasty mushrooms! Hey, Alice, that person over there seems to be in trouble. We've got to help. There's also some hilichurls back there. You stay away, you disgusting
Quiet now.
mushrooms.
Busted.
Apparently she can fight. Is she an Eremite? Oh, you were a big help. Thanks. You're more than welcome.
As you can see, I'm a forest watcher here. As for my name, it's Rana.
Oh, you're a forest watcher too. Hi, I'm Alice. We're from a pretty distant place. Me especially. Extremely distant. It's like another world entirely.
Paimon's Paimon. We're from a different nation.
Kinda. Paimon, what nation are you from? You're not actually from Mondstadt, are you? Just happens to be where I found you.
I see. You aren't dressed like inhabitants of the forest, nor do you look like you're from the desert. But your clothes do have a good breathability and are suitable for traveling in Sumeru.
Excellent. Good to hear. Because I don't think the traveler's willing to change.
Huh? Since Rana's a forest watcher,
she should know Kale, right?
Hey, Alice, have you met that kid?
Yes, we have.
Kale hasn't been very well, but she still works hard to protect the forest and eliminate the withering. Everyone's worried about her.
Aw. I'm glad to see that you're worried for her too.
But she's with a trustworthy senior, the one with fluffy ears, so she should be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, he's very trustworthy.
Huh? Ears? Are you talking about...
Is it... Is it Amber?
Go, Baron Bunny! There's no way it's Amber.
I do appreciate you, playing along for a second though, Paimon.
Ahem. Anyway, a forest watcher's duty is to protect the forest, assist travelers, and provide guidance. As the two of you might have noticed, lately the forest has been less than ideal. The fungi and beasts have been growing aggressive. Then there's the withering.
Yeah.
How about I escort both of you? My patrol route will pass through Vamara village next. It's smooth sailing from there to either Port Ormos or Sumeru City.
Oh, sure. Let's go. We do have a few things to take care of. But I mean, we're going to Sumeru City anyway, so...
Okay, I'll keep both of you safe.
Isn't the other way around, Rana? We just saved you. Woodland Encounter, Aranyaka, Part 1. Yeah, this is definitely an important one, I think.
Since you're a forest watcher, Rana, you must be familiar with the woods, right? Uh-huh. I've lived through here for years, and I know every tree in the forest, really.
Impressive. Lands become some withering zones are more prolific. Yeah. Like here, for example.
It's only been a few days, and a new withering zone has popped up already. So close to the main road, too.
We can handle this.
Ah, withering zone again.
We handled one with Tighnari before.
Alice and Tighnari disposed of a withering zone before? I won't go into how dangerous it is then. Regardless, let me mark down the location and radius of effect for now. After I take you to Vamara village, I'll go to Gandharvaville and bring Tighnari over to help.
I think we can handle this.
No need, Rana. Just leave it to us. No way! The withering zone is lethal. Even veteran forest watchers wouldn't approach it unless absolutely necessary.
Yeah, but we'll be fine. We have visions, don't worry. Well, actually, no. Paimon definitely doesn't have a vision, and I also don't, but close enough.
Alice can manipulate the elements, and it should somewhat stave off the withering's effects. Eh? Now that I think about it, you did show such ability when fending off the fungi.
Yes, we did. Thank you for noticing. I'm sure it's not actually the case, but I feel like you were the first person I've really watched, fighting without a vision. Well, I guess except for the people that we actively take out ourselves.
But still, you shouldn't do that. We can't have you injured by the withering after coming all this way. Don't worry, Rana. Alice has proven to be very reliable in the many encounters throughout our journey.
Yeah, leave it to me. It's a piece of cake.
All right, I understand. I'll wait here. If it's too much to handle, get out of there or call for help, and I'll be there.
Of course. Oh, want me to talk to you? Oh, combat. Yeah.
Quietly now.
There's one. Wait. What happened to that? Oh, it blew up. I see.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Excellent. They're not dropping anything. It's more dendrogramma. No? There we go. Hello, you.
Quietly now. Busted.
Excellent. Gotcha. Much nicer place now.
Alice is impressive, right?
You're amazing. Incredibly amazing. Thank you.
You're getting too excited, Rana.
Pardon me. Alice, miss? Oh, you don't have to be so formal. Just speak your mind, Miss Rana.
Let's drop the formalities, Alice and Rana.
Okay, so I wonder if you guys are interested in joining us. I can vouch for you both. I mean, I'm sure Tainari could too, but maybe.
It would be great to get powerful, dedicated people like Alice and Paimon on our side.
Paimon, how do you manage to always get grouped in with me when people talk about how amazing we are? And powerful.
With you guys, we can better control the spread of the withering. Sure, you're probably not familiar with the woods, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Wait, well, we have our own mission.
Oh, yeah, speaking of the forest, Paimon's got a question. Do you remember the wondrous creatures we saw before?
No? Which one? The mushrooms? Wondrous creatures? Wondrous creatures we met previously. Oh, wait. Are you talking about the mushroom with the face? Like, the one that made me dream?
Oh, they sound like the mythical Aranara. Small, round, plant-like fairies. They're denizens of the woods and guardians of trees. But we generally dismiss them as a tale. Or as just a tale. You sure those weren't just some shroom boars you saw, Alice?
Pretty sure.
Shroom boars? Yeah, that's an animal you'll see only in the forests of Sumeru. They are round, green beasts that live in the forest. We'd use them to find precious mushrooms.
Just like real boars to find truffles, or? I don't think they're the same. Sounds delicious.
Sounds like we can probably make a stew with mushrooms out of them. Though Paimon doesn't think that's quite the same thing as what we saw. Anyway, in all my years in the woods, I've never seen an Aranara. However, you can ask the kids after you get to Vimara village. They seem to be very, very into the legends of Aranara. Although children always try to hide their thoughts from adults, you can read their minds like a book. Just like Paimon.
Oh.
Hey! That's because we're buddies and know each other very well.
It could be a little of both, Paimon.
That said, you've got moves, Alice. Where did you learn that?
We ran across a lot of things on our journeys. We got to learn how to fight.
I see. That must have been hard.
No, I mean, I knew how to fight before then, Paimon. I fought an angry god. Remember? I told you about that. Which way are we heading? We might as well get this, Okay, there. She's taking us to Sumeru City. Isn't she? Oh, no. Never mind. Okay, yeah, there we go. Whee! Hello there, Aurelius.
This is Vamara Village. Please say hi to Grandpa Amadia.
Madiha? That's fine, but just a quick visit, and then we need to go to Sumeru City for real.
I'm back, Grandpa Amadia.
Amadia? Probably. Or maybe just Amadia. Rana, you know, the Forest Watcher is Rana, you know, the job of a Forest Watcher is important, but you should come around more often. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I patrol the forest so that those tiger cubs can hang out in the woods safely. It was just a mess right now.
Aw. So the children can be safe.
There are tigers in Vamara Village?
No, Paimon. She's just, you know, an affectionate nickname for the children of the village. Tiger Cubs refers to Iltham and his friends. By the way, your voice. I don't think I've ever met you. Do we have visitors? Oh, are you blind? Wait, are you the second blind person we've seen? That seems strange. I mean, it's not that weird for multiple blind people to exist, but... Game-wise, it seems suspicious.
Oh, yes, Grandpa Amadia. These two are...
Rana gives Amadia a brief rundown.
I see. Welcome to Vamara Village, and thanks for helping Rana out.
I plan to form a night watch, getting Alfonso, Bahram, and Aurelius to safeguard the perimeter as a group.
That's a great plan. It's for the good of the children, after all.
Has something happened in Vamara Village lately?
Oh, could it be related to the round plant-like creatures we saw before?
What, the mushrooms?
What are you talking about? That sounded like a cabbage from your description.
It's okay. We're just a little uneasy from some recent events.
I've spent my whole life in Vamara Village and never saw anything like this. Oh, sigh. I wasn't born... I won't bore you with my stories. Please watch over Rana. She's always been a troublemaker since she was little.
Aw. I mean, I already kind of like her.
She got lost in the woods once when she was 7 or 8. For a couple of days.
Wow, and she survived. She must be quite skilled.
Hey now, Grandpa Amadia.
Fine. You be a good host now, Rana. Don't let our guests down.
I'm sure she will be.
For sure.
She also wants to recruit us.
Grandpa Amadia is getting old. His eyes are starting to fail him.
Ah, I see. Should I talk to him again?
Friends of Rana. Sorry about before. Must apologize for my aging eyes.
No, it's okay. About the mysterious creatures we saw.
I mean the round little plant-like fairies. I think I saw them before. But when and what was it?
Are they called Aranara?
Aranara. Probably. I might have heard stories before, but I'm too old to remember for sure. The forests of Sumeru are very big.
Seriously.
Teeming with countless wondrous creatures. But one won't miss what they're destined to find. However, if I was destined, I shouldn't have forgotten about them either. So when was it?
Tell me about Rana.
Rana is a good kid. She works hard every day to keep this old man and the children of Vamara Village safe. I wonder when she'll have time to start a family and settle down.
I mean, is that what she wants? Are you also What's your relationship to her? Were you her grandpa? I know I think she said you were like a village chief, but I get the feeling that she said you were like her uncle or grandpa or dad or something. You're back, Rana. Anything new? Who's the one beside you? This kind, powerful traveler. And how about you? Got anything good? You know it. When you see the kids, you tell them a feast is waiting. Damn it. Not sure yet. Maybe later. Where are we headed, Rana? I'm back, Alfonso. I see. Who's that with you? Is this who Mr. Village Chief wants you to start a family with? Allow me to introduce these two impressive travelers who have helped me a lot. And this here is Alfonso, just about the most dependable person in the Vimara village. Pleasure to meet you, Alfonso. You flatter me, Rana. But anyway, nice to meet you too, and thanks for looking after Rana. You don't look like a local, Alfonso. Are you a traveler too? I wouldn't have guessed. Well, I guess I could see him being from Mondstadt, maybe. You're an experienced traveler indeed. Saw right through me at a glance. I came as Fontaine. I came as an apprentice from Fontaine, but ended up staying because I really like it here. And it's been years since. Alfonso is practically one of us now. Anyway, how are the kids? They're not running around, are they? I mean, it's not a good time right now. They're in the village, waiting for you to return. After Kavas came back. Is it really okay to talk about that in front of our guests? Maybe we should talk about it later. Whatever it is, I think she's trying to bring me in on it. Is it something important? We can come back later. Don't worry. They saved my life after all. I mean, I think you could have made that fight on your own. Time is life to me. You saved me time, so you saved me life. I like that. I like that a lot. Anyway, some of the children in Vimara village have gone missing recently. Well, shoot. Someone abducting the kids? That warrants much more than just an anyway. Yeah. This is a very suspicious, a very serious problem. Have you notified the sheriff in Sumeru City yet? Is there anything we can help with? Paimon, we don't know if there's a sheriff in Sumeru. We have no idea what kind of law enforcement they have here. Wait, just listen to me. The missing children always come back in a few days, though they don't remember what happened. Huh. They come back in a few days but don't remember anything. That's even weirder. More suspicious. I'd round up a search party every time. Sometimes, we'd run into wild animals. Sometimes a withering zone. Other times, outsiders obviously too tough for us to handle. However, we could never find the kids since the woods are simply too big to search, even for Rana. Yeah, but in the end, they would suddenly return when no one was paying attention, and couldn't recall anything when asked. Seriously suspicious. Paimon does that too. Yeah. Whoa. So it's normal for kids? She's calling Paimon a kid. Hey, quit it, you two. Aw, I have too much fun though, Paimon. You know, needling you. Sorry to digress. They remembered nothing at all, though? I'm not sure. I think they just don't want to tell us adults. Even though I'm only a few years older than them.
Still, that's pretty concerning. Right. So I've been patrolling nearby recently, looking out for anything unusual. That's also why I just spoke to Amadia about forming a night watch.
Right.
I also asked Alfonso to keep an eye on the kids.
Also smart. Yeah, I mean, force is dangerous, so if they wander off and get unlucky, it could turn out not very well. Sorry.
It's okay. I'd be more concerned if they actually stayed put. I'm going to have a word with Eosaphat later.
I doubt that's how that's supposed to be said, but,
it's his job to watch after Cavus and Sudabe. You ought to take it easy for a while here, Rana. You're the only one who can get through to the kids.
Right.
It's dangerous outside lately. Ugh. Withering Zone aside, you got the Fatui from Shinaznaya with their armed mercenaries operating in the forest. If something goes wrong...
What are the Fatui doing? They also basically kidnapped Kale, didn't they? So I'm a little worried about these children.
Fatui? I know. I'll be careful. But I should be on the ball because it is dangerous. But even if you could deal with the wild animals, the Fatui are more than you can handle, Rana. Sounds like Alphonse knows the Fatui very well. Oh, I learned about them from the travelers shuttling between Sumeru City and Port Ormos. It's Rana! Rana is back! With Alfonso, too!
Aw, there's the little, the little scamps, the little children, the tiger cubs.
Here comes trouble! Anyway, think it over, Rana.
Aw. They're so excited for her, I love it.
I picked a bunch of star shrooms for you, Rana.
Ooh, I got a bunch of star shrooms.
Ethem, didn't you promise me to never wander outside the village? The Rishbaland Raja will come and get you if you don't behave.
Is that like their boogeyman?
I'm big now and I'm not scared of anything.
Oh, very big. Yeah.
Did you catch the Gator Raja this time, Rana? I want to hear some tales from the woods, Rana. Well, I didn't see the Gator Raja this time, but I brought you a golden lion and a silver.
A golden lion is... Oh, me and Paimon.
Silver what, though?
Weasel thief?
Why weasel thief?
Oh, Paimon, I love you. I promise. Even though sometimes probably doesn't seem like it.
Silver duskbird. Silver bass. Super silver specter.
Calm down, Paimon.
All right, stop picking on them. Alice and Paimon are my friends.
Really? Well, thank you, Alfonso.
Exhale. Oh, Paimon's not going to get mad at kids. Regardless, you know a lot of animals. That's right. Rana would tell us stories every time she's back. She told us about a huge gator last time, and the Sumpter Beast Lord.
Huh. These creatures I can find, or...
And the Rishbaland Raja that couldn't be caught.
Aha.
That's right. And we'll come and get you if you don't behave.
Yeah, that one's definitely made up.
Oh no! Everyone in the village sure seems to get along.
Yeah, it's a nice little village. If only it could always be like this. Yeah.
Anyway, my friends here came from a place far, far away. Why don't we let them tell a story today? Ooh, yeah, sure, I guess. Sure, our trip to Sumeru has been a very eventful one. Yay, let's all go to Rana's house. The last one there is a specter. Aw, they're sweet kids, aren't they? Be careful going over the bridge. Don't fall into the water. Let's go. Yeah. Hey, Alfonso. Welcome to Vamara Village, Alice. Everyone is family here. If you stay, Eutham and his friends will treat you like a real sister. How do you know my name? Rana. Rana probably mentioned it. Anyway, hope you'll enjoy your time in Vamara Village. Thank you. All right, there the kids go running. Let's go! We can't fall behind. All right, all right. Where are you guys going? What was that? Are they gonna wait for us, or they just keep going? Shoot. Stop running on the bridge. You might fall in the water. Yeah, that is dangerous. Why is there a mushroom growing here? Who doesn't put, like, at least rope railings here? Jeez. Oh, Rana's brought some visitors. Welcome. This place is a lovely village. Are you taking me to the teleportation? Ah, here we go. There it is. These kids ran faster than birds could fly. Faster than you could fly, too. You guys are getting good at running. It's going to worry me sick if you run away someday. Please don't run away into the forest. We won't run if Rana's here. I'm going to marry Rana when I grow up. Aww. Wait, didn't you promise to marry me? Liar! Duh. They're adorable. We'll sort this out later. You'll meet more people when you grow up. People more impressive and better than me. For instance, Miss Blonde here is way mightier than me, and has met many great people along their journey from far away, right? It's true, such as Paimon. Hee Have you been traveling a long time? Yeah, pretty decent amount of time. Rana said you'll tell us stories. I do have lots of stories. You got the tiger cubs then. I have a meeting to go to. You kids be good to her and stay put till I come back. Okay. Duh. Wait, who do you have a meeting with? All right, on to the stories. You're Eutham, right? What story would you like to hear? Stories about dragons. Alfonso said they are ancient and very powerful. Well, you are actually in luck. I do have a story about a dragon. Sea monsters! I heard there's lots of big monsters in the sea. And I even have them on. I have two stories about sea monsters, though they're pretty closely related. I want stories about a distinguished lady who is smart and powerful. Ooh, I am quite smart and powerful. Yeah, you are powerful, and very pretty too. Aw, thank you. But I'm going to be Rana's bride, so I have to be stronger than you. Do you have a vision? I mean, even if you did, I don't think you stand much of a chance of surpassing me, but, well, I'm sure you can become strong enough. They all want different stories. Hey, Isn't there someone who knows stories of the 8-headed hydras, silver-haired banshees, and the wicked abyss dragon? Paimon thinks everyone would be happy if that person was here.
What are you talking about, Dainsleif?
How about this? We know a lot of stories, and we'll tell them all.
Yeah. We can ask them about the mysterious creatures while we're at it. And we can ask them about how they went missing while at it. I'm more interested in that at the moment, yeah.
True, and about the mysterious creatures, too. As a trade, Ethan, Kavis, and Sudabe, you'll tell us about what you know, too. Sure! Anyway, tell the kids a story in a way they'll find fun.
Sure. Though, before we do that, it's technically the next banner now. We have Emily. You can see there was technically a little break between when they started running and when I chased after them. Emily, you have quite a nice style, don't you? I don't have any idea how good you're going to be or what, role you're going to fill yet. But we'll see. All right. The Lumidose, I don't know. The Luma case created by Emily's elemental skill will attack enemies at intervals. While nearby enemies are burning, scents will be periodically created. After the case absorbs 2 scents, the damage AoE, damage dealt, and the number of attacks will increase. I like that. So she's off-field damage, and her off-field damage is enhanced by, specifically burning or dendro reactions. Okay. Her elemental burst creates a level 3 Lumicase, which will cause scented dew to continuously descend onto nearby enemies for a period of time. And a new Lumicase will be created when it expires. Oh, all right then. What is that? Oh. So do you, make perfumes and stuff? Do you know a certain somebody in Liyue? Maybe? Just maybe? Her name is Yinger. She's amazing.
Many ladies in the court of Fontaine like to spray their perfume onto a delicate lace fan, allowing them to generate a pleasant fragrance with each flick of the wrist.
Nice.
It's quite an ingenious method.
Yeah. It is kind of cool. Love your hat, incidentally. Oh, she's got an incense lantern, I assume. Perfume. All right. Staff. That seems pretty standard. Though the design of her staff looks like it has flowers. It's kind of nice. Fontainian perfumer, one who bottles secrets. Ooh. But yeah, so she is in fact, someone who makes perfumes, presumably. It would be awesome if she knew Yinger. Very cool. All right, we have Shadow Hunting Spear, custom. Is that like the name of a perfume then? A custom perfume? Probably not that strong, but I always look at these and I never really have in mind enough, how good, the numbers I need to know how good they are. All right, Fragrance Extraction. Creates the Lumicase that deals AoE Dendro. Fires puffs of pear dew at nearby opponents at intervals, dealing dendro damage. Right. When nearby opponents are affected by burning, they will give off scents at intervals, and 1 scent can be created this way every 2 seconds. The Lumidose case collects nearby scents. It will level up after gathering 2 of them, after which it will fire 1 extra puff of pear dew when firing, while the damage dealt by and damage AoE of the above attack will also be increased. One Lumicase created by Emily can exist. Oh, created by Emily herself can exist at any one time. The case starts at level 1 and can go up to level 2. If the case does not collect any scents for 8 seconds while it's on the field, it will go back to level 1. Okay. And she is Noima. The world is an endless harmony of fragrance, color, and song. Okay. The base skill damage isn't much, but it 14-second cooldown lasts for 22 seconds. So 100% uptime easily. That is beautiful. Spirit Breath is just from the Noima. Yeah. And really, I'd have to compare this to someone like Fischl, I think. And also depends on how frequently it attacks, but I bet this is, especially if you get to level 2, decent off-field damage. Aromatic Explication. Guiding the fragrances collected within the case, Emily converts them into pure dendro energy, creating a level 3 Lumicase and stowing existing cases away. While it exists, the level 3 Lumicase will not gather nearby scents, but it will continuously cause scented dew to descend, attacking opponents within range and dealing dendro damage. During this time, 1 drop of scented dew will descend every 0.3 seconds. Nice! And 1 opponent can become the target every 0.7 seconds. Okay. So if it's only 1 opponent, it's effectively once every 0.7 seconds. But if there's multiple, it's every 0.3 seconds it attacks, presumably someone random in range. When the duration ends, a level 1 Luminous case will be created. If the Lumicase was stowed away when using Aromatic Explication, then the case that was stowed away will be deployed instead. Its duration will reset. Okay, so if it was a level 2 case, a level 2 case will be redeployed. Nice. No matter the perfume, it will begin to change the instant it comes into contact with the air, before finally dissipating amidst the whispers of wind, trees, and grass. In that sense, no 2 people will appreciate the exact same fragrance. So it is for the paths taken by all who live. So it is for the paths taken by all who live. In that sense, you can consider perfumes an explication of human life. I guess? I feel like you're reaching a little bit, but sure. I'll go with it. And that is far better damage. Only lasts for 2.8 seconds, though. So 0.3 seconds per. I mean, so we're talking 9-ish attacks. Okay. Not a bad cooldown, though. And a really low energy cost, which is nice. Lingering fragrance. Does it cause them to linger more? Each time it collects 2 scents, the level 2 Lumicase will consume scents and release Clear Dew Cologne that deals AoE damage equal to 600% of her attack to opponents. That's really nice. This damage is not considered elemental skill damage. Okay, so won't, number of artifacts or weapons won't improve it. Fair enough. What does it count as? Nothing? And then Rectification. Emily deals increased damage to burning opponents based on her attack. Every 1,000 attack, increasing damage dealt by 15%. The maximum damage bonus that can be gained this way is 36%. Jeez! So she is very specifically for a burning team. Which, I don't know, I feel like... Maybe I'm mistaken, but... I feel like before now, burning probably wasn't the most attractive Dendro reaction. But with this, maybe it'll be a little better. Headspace capture. When the Luminos case created by Emily is on the field, all party members gain 85% pyro resistance against burning damage. Oh, nice. That seems useful since you're going to be lighting everything on fire. Light fragrance leaching, lake light top note, exquisite essence. Yeah, these are all the cases of perfumes. All the names of perfumes. Pure du aroma, marcosilage, marcotte. Very cool.
Reconstitute.
Alright, let's see how that does. Okay. Not as much. It said it had an AoE, right?
How's this? Up to it, Manzai!
A little ambiance.
Oh, that targets. That falls randomly. I think. Interesting.
Service with a smile. Everybody stand back. Let's light it up.
Mini happy
This will brighten up the place.
Okay. It does really good damage, though. Oh, yeah, there's the two. And that actually does nice damage as well.
Advent teamwork is dreamwork.
Come on.
Extract.
Up to it, Manzai!
Fresh and floral.
Then it'll bring the original back. Okay. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. So hers does target individuals rather than it said it had an AoE, but if it does have an AoE, it's a very small one, I think. For each attack. But okay. Yeah. Pretty restricted in her team comps, it feels like. But if you do have a burning team, practically essential. Yanfei's already maxed out. Chongling is already maxed out. And we still haven't wished really since... Oh no, we did a few. But not much since Al-Haytham. Yeah. With the current 4 stars and how unlikely I am to really use her. I don't know if I'd go for a burning Dendro team right now. Not sure I can justify it. Especially with the 4 stars as they are. Because I'd get a lot of wasted 4 stars. 4-star pulls, I'll bet. I think I'm going to just keep building up my my stock of wishes for now.
There's something in the air.
All right, you
tells me a new case is brewing.
3, you don't want to hear the same stories? All right, we'll start with make our way left to right. Eotham.
I want dragon stories. Alfonso told me they exist in the world. He said a huge evil dragon lives in a place called Mondstadt.
I mean, I think it's a little rude to call Dvalin evil. He was corrupted. But he's okay. He's a good dragon. He was a friend to Venti at one point, if I remember right. Alfonso sure has his ears on the ground.
Yeah, we know about that. So what is that dragon like? Alfonso said it is terrifying and pillages Mondstadt.
It did for a time.
How how should Paimon put it?
This is a tale of friends resolving their misunderstanding. This is a tale of heroes triumphing over evil. No, it really is a tale of friends resolving their misunderstanding. Well, that's actually not quite accurate either. He was being actively corrupted. But no, well, actually, I do vaguely remember some misunderstanding involved. It's been so long. The details are fuzzy for me.
Ahem, here it goes. A long, long time ago, in a galaxy, I mean kingdom, far away, a big dragon with huge wings and sharp fangs laid in deep slumber. When the dragon woke up, it saw the world had changed.
I'm going to stop doing that voice. Growl, the dragon announced. I'm mad now, and I'm going to wreck your little houses and keeps. The dragon wasn't actually bad, but was tricked by an evil sorcerer into thinking everyone's bad. Then one day, 2 travelers arrived. Yes, we did. And yeah, that's right. Paimon tells the story of the azure blue dragon in a way that really engages the kids. Oh, did the other kids gather around for the story then in the end?
So, with everyone's help, the travelers removed the curse from the dragon and helped it find its friend. Wow, I had thought dragons were terrible and would eat sumpter beasts and people.
No, well, maybe. No.
How big is the dragon, though? Big like a house?
Bigger. Big enough to swallow Paimon in one bite.
If Paimon is the white lady, I guess the dragon isn't that big after all.
I knew.
Hey, Paimon might be short, but she's got a big brain.
No, yeah. Very the biggest, Paimon. You're the biggest brain. That look. And a big appetite, too. Yeah, no, the dragon would never dare eat Paimon. It's way too many calories.
Humph. Paimon can swallow the whole Vamara village in one bite, just like the dragon.
Oh, I want to see you try.
Wow, if that's true, we can fly around inside a dragon's belly.
I mean, yeah, I suppose. I'm not sure you should want to do that, but
when it gets hot, we'll go to the Shesnaya that Alfonso talked about, where it snows. When it's rainy season, we'll go to Valuka, where Granny Jahit is from.
Nice, but you don't get to choose, though. The dragon chooses.
Valuka? Oh, that's a desert. Anyway, when I grow up, I want to travel everywhere like you. That's right. Travel and make friends, just like how we traveled and got to know you. Can we ask you a few questions, Eotham?
Yeah, about the mysterious creatures in the forest.
Rana told us they could be Aranara. Have you heard anything about them, Eotham? About that. No, I heard nothing about Aranara.
They look like cabbages.
On second thought, yeah, they do.
So you do know about them.
Eh? So you've seen Aranara before? Actually, I've heard about them in Granny Jahit's stories.
You mentioned this granny before.
No.
What? Why not?
All right, we'll drop it. Rana and others are worried about you kids. Eotham, have you gotten lost in the woods recently? No, I know the woods very well. There's no way I can get lost.
Aren't they extremely dangerous, though? That's what the forest rangers, the forest watchers keep saying.
But Sudaba and Kavis did. Everyone was worried, but not me, because I know Arana would take them home.
Who's Arana?
Rana? Who's that? I mean Rana. Rana would find them and take them home.
Do you? Is that what you mean? Really?
That's suspicious, but Paimon doesn't think we can find out more.
Is very suspicious, Paimon.
Let's change the topic. Why are you interested in dragon stories, Eotham? I want to be great like a dragon. Then I can help Rana and Alfonso. They work very hard. It always takes a long time for Rana to patrol the woods.
Yeah, it does seem like they work hard. Definitely Rana, at least.
Fonzo goes out when no one's looking, too. Oh, it goes out there when no one's looking, too. I can help them as soon as I grow up, so they can spend more time in the village. Paimon gets it. You're a great kid, Eothem.
Seems like a good kid. Very earnest. Hard worker.
So dragons don't eat people or sumpter beasts. I have to let Alfonso know next time.
Hello, Kevis.
Sea monsters! I heard there's a lot of big and peculiar monsters in the sea.
There are. Like these giant hydra.
Like the fish that's as large as an island, or the squid as long as a river, and the story about the puppet and the whale.
The puppet and the whale. You know Pinocchio.
Also, the turtle carrying an elephant on its back.
Discworld?
You've heard a lot of stories. Why the interest in sea monsters?
I'm shocked you've heard. That you got a good repertoire, kid. Yeah, why the interest in sea monsters?
When I grow up, I want to be a sailor, going on 7 voyages and discovering uncharted islands and lands. That's why I want to learn about sea monsters. This way, I can defeat them one day.
You want to sail the Grand Blue, or sorry, the Grand Line? We ran across some pirates before. We ran across the grandson of some pirates. Did we? We definitely ran. We've run across pirates, definitely.
Wow, that's so cool. Did they find any treasure? Any tales of adventure?
Oh, definitely. Let me tell you a story of friendship.
Not sure, but Paimon does have a sea monster story. Ahem. Once upon a time, there was a sea serpent with many heads living in the ocean. It was taller than a mountain when it stretched out its neck.
Yeah, it was.
The serpent didn't behave, so a god trapped it on the sea floor under rocks to prevent it from making waves and destroying the harbor. After a long while, the serpent woke up and griped, "Curse you, despicable god! I'll wash all your houses and treasures out to the sea and make them mine. Roar!" Then it rose up to higher than the mountains and caused a tidal wave.
Yes, it did. And then we froze that wave. Or wait. No, well, I think that's the second sea monster that we froze the wave. Or Shenhe did. Paimon tells the story of the people in the flying castle fighting the sea hydra together in a way that really engages the kids. Paimon, you're a good storyteller, you know that?
And that was how everybody worked together to defeat the serpent and protect the city. So the serpent has been defeated? What a shame. I wanted to beat it myself when I grew up.
That's the spirit. You'll face other monsters when you grow up.
What kind of monsters? Let's talk about something else.
Yeah, what kind of monsters depends on what you do.
I promised to tell you what I know after hearing your story. So what would you like to know?
About the mysterious creatures in the woods.
Oh, there's a lot of them in the forest. Like the legendary Sumpter Beast Lord. It isn't like any ordinary Sumpter Beast and will attack intruders.
Really? You know, I don't think I've seen any of these Sumpter Beasts yet. What do they look like?
And the Rishbolan Raja that snatches bad children away. But I'm old enough to know Rana made that up to scare the kids. They all sound interesting, but we'd like to know about the round, plant-like fairies called Aranara. Do you know about them?
Oh, Aranara. You have the same reaction the other kid had.
Never heard of them, but I know about the Gator Raja. It's a very, very big gator in the woods that has lived for a long, long time and is very, very cunning. There was this one time.
That sounds really interesting, and I do want to meet this Gator Raja, but
that didn't sound convincing.
ask about something else. Wow, Paimon can't believe there's a gator like that. Do you go into the woods often, Cavis? Yeah, I used to, but not lately, since I got lost in there once. At least that's what the adults said. That's what the adults said? Did you not get lost? Because I don't remember anything. I went into the forest to see my friends and share stories about my sister. Then I just can't remember what happened. When I came to my senses, I was back in the village already. My father held me tightly while everyone was around me, asking me if I was hurt, hungry, or thirsty. Then they wouldn't let me go there again. Interesting. You went in the forest to see your friend? Eh? You have a friend in the forest? Doesn't everyone live in the village? Yeah, a friend to everyone lives in the forest. Taught us many things, like what wild fruits we shouldn't eat, and which trees would let us climb on them. So what is that friend like? Well, why are you kids so dodgy about this? What's the matter? I can't tell you. I'm sorry. Although we're friends, I made a pact with Sudebe and Eothim. Yeah. Paimon guesses it's a secret between the kids. Yeah, I think we just hit a dead end. Okay, we understand. Now be a good boy and don't play outside the village. Yeah, we don't want you getting hurt. Of course. I'll be a good big brother to Sudebe and Eothim. When I grow up, I want to be a great sailor like Sinbadicus. Beautiful. Perfect. Not only do you know Discworld, but you also know Sinbad. Hello, Sudebe. What story would you like to hear, Sudebe? Any story will do, but I'd like to have a distinguished lady who is smart and powerful. Yeah, or you'd like it to have a distinguished lady who's smart and powerful. Well, we can help you there. Well, she doesn't have to be a distinguished lady, but the character's got to be determined and loving. I mean, is this supposed to be about the Shogun, or... like Princess Cinnamon, who left her palace with a tiger in the fairy tale. Princess Cinnamon? I don't know this princess. That's a lot of demands. Well, Paimon knows several ladies who fit that description, but somehow they all have connections to Electro. They do, don't they? I mean, there's the princess and herself, which would make for a great story. There's the Shogun. Lady Guji probably would fit too. Electro's good. It makes plants stronger and bear more fruit. I mean, does it? I guess maybe the Electro reaction with Dendro has that effect. Quicken, was it? Or aggravate? Or both? We know a lot, Sudebe. So where should Paimon start? In a place far away. There wasn't a library. Or there was a library. A general and a shrine maiden. Ooh. Wait, the library one. Which one is the library one? Well, let's go with that. In a place far away, there was a library. Paimon could go with the story of Miss Lisa, but Paimon would prefer another one. Ahem. Oh yeah, you're gonna go with, actually, you're talking about, Guji and Miss Tengu herself. Sarah. Interesting. Or actually, maybe you mean Kokomi. Actually, yeah, Kokomi is much better. Much more fitting for her description. Ahem. In a place far away, on the other side of the ocean, there was a lady general and a shrine maiden. Oh yeah, making the shrine maiden a priestess. And the general a queen should help you understand it better. I mean, I guess.
Are they both distinguished ladies? Both distinguished ladies?
Yeah, very.
Yeah, they both are.
Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there was a very beautiful and powerful queen. But war came, and although the queen won, she also lost many friends. Wait, didn't you say you were going to make Sarah the queen? She cried and cried. Sob, I'm going to make a robot and have it work for me. Then I shall live alone in the palace forever. Oh, you're actually talking about A. Fair enough. Have it work for me. Then I shall live alone in the palace forever and not make any more friends so I won't lose them. Beep. Beep. Copy that. Working now, replied the robot, who then began running the kingdom for the queen. When then some bad guys started to scheme. Like how you actually included a robot.
Where does the priestess come in?
Ahem. The queen had a pretty and powerful priestess friend who couldn't bear to see the queen go on this way. Man, I was completely wrong. This was about Miko in A rather than Kokomi and Sarah. That was when a traveler came to the kingdom. She and her companion were both smart and brave, so the priestess thought, They are agile and resilient. If they're willing to help. Beautiful laugh, Paimon. Paimon tells the story of the queen and the priestess, both of whom are distinguished ladies, very, in a way that really engages the kids.
In the end, the lonely robot was still working hard, but that's another story.
Yes, it is.
Everyone was so awesome. Even though the traveler wasn't a distinguished lady,
Aww.
she was still strong. That's what I want to be when I grow up.
I'm distinguished. I'm personal friends with no less than 3 gods. Honorary Knight of Favonius. What else am I honorary of? Do I have any position within Liyue? I don't think I do. But I'm good friends with, like, all the high-ranking members of the Chising. Oh, personal friends with multiple Adeptus. Well, really one Adeptus. I don't know if I'd consider Mooncarver and Angry Bird a friend, but I'm acquainted with them. Point is, I'm distinguished.
I'm unsure you can do it, but if you don't behave and then get lost out there, then none of that will happen.
Very smooth of you, Paimon.
Yes, I'll behave and won't wander outside.
Well, what happened when you got lost before?
I don't remember. I just went into the woods to gather herbs.
Herbs?
Yeah, Alfonso said that there's an herb. Said there's an herb to improve Grandpa's eyesight. He has trouble seeing things lately and can't even see people coming his way. So I wanted to help Grandpa.
Aw, that's sweet of you, Sudebe. Did Alfonso send you?
No, he warned me not to wander into the forest too. But I wanted to help, so I sneaked off. Then I don't remember the rest.
I see. Very curious about this pact you guys, agreed to with each other.
Nothing at all? Nothing. When I came round, I was already home. My brother said everyone was worried. I know what I did was wrong, and will never sneak off into the woods again.
Oh, it's okay, Sudebe. But yeah, don't do that.
That's right, good girl. Speaking of the forest...
Yeah, about the mysterious creatures in the woods.
I don't know anything about them.
Really? I don't believe you.
Whoa, that was fast. What do you mean by mysterious? If I know what they are, they're not mysterious. If I don't, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Sorry.
You can't use loopholes. You know what? You'll make a distinguished lawyer in the future, Sudebe.
That actually makes a lot of sense. But what Paimon wanted to ask is about round, plant-like fairies. Round and plant-like... Oh! Did that ring a bell, Sudebe? No. That sounds mysterious.
Yeah, it rang a very strong bell. They know exactly who we're talking about.
That's a shame. Because Rana said she would love to know what an Aranara is. Oh, she wants to know too? Then...
Well done, Paimon.
She does. Although, also, didn't the priestess in the story say, don't be a tantrum-throwing child who refuses to talk to others.
Why are you attributing that laugh to Yaemiko, Paimon? I don't think she laughs like that. Though it is amusing.
Okay. The priestess and the queen are really great friends. But like how they trust each other, I think Rana would understand why I can't say it. When I'm old enough to understand a lot more, I'll tell Rana and you too. But no, not now.
I'll be old by then.
It's okay. I'll also age, so you'll always be more mature than me.
That's not my concern.
All right then. We won't ask more questions. Just be a good girl and don't wander around.
Yeah.
Thank you for the story. I love it very much. I'm going to be smart, pretty, and strong just like the priestess.
Aw. Better read lots of light novels then.
Then I'll marry Rana.
Oh, so adorable.
It seems they know about the mysterious creatures, but just don't want to tell us.
Yeah. Should we get the adults in town to pressure them? Just treat it as a secret between these kids.
We're staying in Sumeru for a while, and we'll have time to look into it.
True. Hello, Rana.
I'm back. How did it go? Was it fun?
I hope they enjoyed themselves.
It was fun. They told us a story. Dragons actually don't eat people, Rana. Oh yeah? That's good to hear. I was worried a dragon might fly over here and eat you all someday.
Aw.
Oh no! Storytelling is kind of fun.
Yeah, you did a very good job, Paimon. I think so too.
Okay, you should go home now. It's about time to eat.
Eosaphat, I don't know,
said he caught good stuff in the water today. Come with us, Rana, and both of you too.
Oh? Well, we appreciate the invite.
We've got business to attend to, but thanks for the invite. I want to eat with Rana.
Aw, Sudebe.
I'll be there next time. Come on, you've got to go now or Eosaphat is going to finish it all by himself. Okay, bye, Rana. Bye, you two.
The kids were sweet. Are they the only 3 children in the village?
Stick around for a minute, Eothem. I want to talk to you. I'm concerned about you. The forest hasn't been the same lately. The animals are getting aggressive and more fungi have popped up. Same with the withering zones, which keep appearing. Don't go picking mushrooms anymore, okay, Eothem?
Yeah, it is getting too dangerous, kid.
Don't worry, I know we're safe and not safe. What's more, star shrooms are tasty, and they give you the energy to keep working hard.
Be careful, please.
No, Granny Jahit and I are both worried. Promise me that you won't run around out there before I figure out what's going on.
Okay.
That's a good boy, Eothem. You'll be great when you grow up. All right, go eat with Cavus and the others. Got it. I hope they'll grow up safe and sound.
Me too. They're sweet kids.
What do you think about these kids, Alice?
They're good kids. Paimon's better. Nah, sorry, Paimon, you're not actually better.
Yeah, I understand. Regardless, I hope they'll grow up safe and sound. My patrol is actually not done yet. I've still got to check out the West, and...
Do you need my help?
And I have a favor to ask. Alice and Paimon, would you mind coming with me? Why? I spotted some withering zones there where with no one to check them. I'm very worried about kids wandering into one. Alice, now that you're here, will you give me a hand with that?
I suppose I can.
Please, though I have nothing to repay you with.
I'll take that nice axe of yours. Oh, geez. Piece of cake. We have nothing else to do anyway. I'll take that nice axe of yours.
Hey! She's only joking. We don't need payment. Right, Alice?
I'm half joking.
So you will help? I really appreciate it. I don't know how I can make it up to you. You've done so much for me.
I always accept primo gems. Just saying.
Well, we're not going to ignore those in need. Let's go then.
Wait, what was that? Get up here, something about the Withering Zone? Where's the Withering Zone? I don't know how long this quest line actually is, but if it's important for exploration purposes, I probably should complete it. Actually, I wonder, did any of the Liyue Island quests prove critical for completing the Archon quest? Maybe not. Certainly for, you'd have to have done at least this one for A's quest, right? Well, regardless. Going to... Oh, we're leaving Vimara Village. Going to the designated location. This isn't a Withering Zone.
The best thing about my house is that I can sneak out of it. Sneak out of it without anyone noticing. That's how I've been running off all the time since I was a kid.
Oh, this is your house? Nice. But aren't you an adult? I don't think you need to sneak out anymore.
Alright, back to business. Alice, let's go whenever you're ready.
I'm gonna take care of some things first, actually.
Okay, give me a shout when you're ready.
There we go. Is that a good place to stop doing that quest line? For the moment? Maybe. Alright. Where are we? We want to head a little north. This is right around, I think, where we rescued Rana. Let's head this way. Yeah, we will, continue that at some point. I'm thinking that's one of the major exploration quests, but I really do want to get to Sumeru City first. I kind of want to get up at the very least to unlock the Steeple of, right? Yeah, the Steeple of Ignorance. And eventually we'll go back and do that. Wait, do we need a... There we go. So yeah, regular Dendro attacks aren't good enough for those.
Oh, it's all coming out now.
I wonder if Nahidas would work. For skill. That'd be kind of cool. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, I have the shroom marked on the map still. Yeah, I was curious as where that boss was. For Kale. Yeah, this one is for Sino and Dory, I think. Oh, whoops. We also should put you on. Mind if I do? Collect the bounty of the beautiful rainforest. Hey, Hilichurl.
Gotcha.
Hello, puppy. Oh, did I trigger the dendro? Or there's nothing there. Damn. Oh, hey, boats. I just realized. Nice. I'm guessing this feature was introduced in Inazuma. I remember my first introduction to it was with Mitaboru in the Golden Archipelago. Hello, pup. Hello, birdie. Can't remember if these are killable. Oh, they are. Sorry, Timmy. I kind of wasn't. I was just expecting those to be more like the pups. Just because they're really nice birds. Up here. Oh, there it is. Sumeru City. We technically have been here once before for something to do with Lisa, but our first real introduction to the place.
Yara are just make-believe characters.
Yeah, you know, I've come to doubt that.
Only kids who haven't grown up would believe in stories about Aranara.
What about the Aranara, though?
They're fantastical creatures from fairy tales. You must keep that in mind. If you still believe in the Aranara, you haven't grown up yet.
Well, I mean, I believe in them. What kind of stories?
Many. Haven't you heard? Like the brave Aranara. They might be small, but very brave. Despite their fear of fire, Aranara would protect the forest.
Oh, you're actually crying.
Despite the fear, Aranara would protect the forest, putting out wildfires with their bodies. Aranara. Wait, no, that's just a childhood story. Minu is older now and doesn't believe in that anymore.
Oh, it's okay. It could still be a good sad story. Oh, that's adorable. No worries, Minu. You're all grown up. Though, really, you shouldn't rush it. Enjoy your time as a child. Hello there, Nigina.
I wonder if the children are used to life in the academia.
About the children.
They all went to the academia and became official researchers, too busy to come home more than a couple times a year.
Are we talking actual children like Minu over there, or are we talking just like, oh, hey, you have that thing too. Are we talking, like children relative to you? I wonder if that's actually a symbol of, the third stage that Apasia mentioned, like the Enlightenment.
So that leaves my old bones here. They have a great future ahead of them, so no complaints from me. I just want to know how they're doing.
Well, kids will grow up.
Right, you're right. I trust them to take care of themselves. It's just that I always cook too much when cooking for myself. How about you take some if you don't mind?
Thank you. And actually, no, you're a farmer. I kind of doubt you've achieved the scholarly enlightenment that all those academics are pursuing.
It's just some common Sumeru dishes. Hope you'll like it.
Thank you. I'd love to try more Sumeru dishes. Butter chicken. Oh, I love butter chicken. So much. Hey, Asilla. Hello, Serafi. Anything for me? Don't take my goods for the simple stuff. They're all from the renowned palace of, Alcazarzare. Or Alcazarzare. So just north of here. About the palace of Alcazarzare. Even if you've never heard of that name, you should know the enormous palace in northern Sumeru, right? I mean, I think I've seen it once a long time ago, but I don't really remember it very well. That's right. That's the palace of Alcazarzare. I work for the owner. Is it like a royalty? Or is it just called a palace for fun? Any product she touched carries a higher price, even if it couldn't be more ordinary. That good, huh? You don't believe me? Well, you should check the quality of my products before you make any judgment. You can have them. The Palace of Alcazarzare won't have a problem with it. Oh, thank you for the fruit. Asila. Hello, how can I help you? And you work for... Are you protecting him? Don't get me wrong. I don't work for the traveling merchant next to me, and I don't need to listen to him. Oh, I just sort of assumed. Actually, yeah, you have that symbol too. And he does too. Huh. Yeah. Not everyone has it, though. So I'm actually extremely curious what determines whether someone has it or not. I'm sure we'll find out. But, besides, he just does what his employer tells him to. I see. Alright. Alright, Paimon, we are here. Hold on. Mozgan. Bunch of flowers. Are those for, like, tea? I should still have enough stock at home. Stock of what? Sumeru Rose, Mint, Nilat Palo Lotus. Oh yeah, I've collected some of those. I have a lot of mint. Too much mint. Do you want some mint? I'll sell it to you at a very reasonable price. And the like. I'm thinking like a Mora for 10. Don't underestimate those small plants. You'll benefit greatly if you know how to use them. For example, your face will glow if you mash Sumeru Rose in water and apply the mixture onto your face. Oh? So listen to me and always keep Sumeru Roses in the house. Oh, is that what those were? Probably. Sumeru Rose petals. Does it actually work? Well, in my experience, it'll help at least a little bit. Anyway, it won't hurt to give it a shot. Just try your luck. I mean, it could hurt. I mean, I don't think it probably will, but if you just, like, for example, if you just took poison ivy and mashed it up and rubbed it all over your face, that would be a miserable time. Thank you, though. Excited kids everywhere. Man, they really have such an accurate amount of energy, don't they? Here we are.
Sumeru City! We finally made it!
Yes, we did, Paimon.
Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
Oh?
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
It is? Well, kinda. We'll just say it is.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Is that what the little thing on the side of the head is?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha.
The Akasha, oh.
But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device.
Wonderful. Oh, Oh, Mahamata. Wasn't that something to do with Sino? I think. I feel like that word was included in his description.
Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge.
Vaguely.
After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal.
Right, we heard about that. Tainari said he was going to give us one, didn't he?
As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha Terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need.
Oh my! That is awesome. That's what that thing is. That is the terminal.
I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Royos.
Sure. Man, wait, go back. What does it allow you to do? As long as you're within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. Any knowledge. It's the internet. Sumeru Greater Lord Rukkhadevata invented, basically, her and the Academia. I mean, she invented a server that contains all knowledge, and they invented a way to connect to it.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty amazing.
It does. Do I get the little thing on the side of my head, too?
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru.
Oh.
However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival.
That is awesome. Thank you, Pana.
Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
It kinda looks like a leaf.
It kind of does.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
May the mighty God May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom. And we're, of course, referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, not Lesser Lord Kusanale.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanale. Let's give it a try.
That is a very good point, Paimon.
May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom. Yeah, I do get it. Nice. Oh my.
Whoa.
That's
Just now,
awesome.
Something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing.
Yeah.
It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know. And bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
That is actually amazing. Oh my god. Thank you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata and whoever invented this terminal.
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha.
Well done. And you just hand this out? I like you guys.
And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Thank you, Pana. Though I don't think you actually introduced yourself. Did you? Yeah, no. He never actually said his name.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanale. Let Paimon try.
Yeah.
500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins.
Right, we found
The
out about
deity
that.
now resides in the sanctuary of Surasthana.
Okay.
Sounds pretty similar to what Kale was telling us.
Is the tree the sanctuary of Surasthana? Maybe? That makes sense. I mean, it would make a lot of sense if it was Lesser Lord Kusanale trying to call out to us. But... Yeah, that's precisely what Kale was telling us. It's a little weird. A newly born deity. I mean, most of the quote-unquote gods of this world, or godlike beings, are, you know, some variety, like maybe elemental beings, or, I mean, adepti, that kind of thing. Like they're just powerful species, I guess you could say. It's just interesting to call them a baby deity.
Okay, next, let's
rather than
concentrate
like
on asking how to
a baby
meet her.
adepti or something.
Huh? Paimon doesn't sense anything. The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question.
Oh no. Yeah. You see, Paimon, we should have been expecting this. Now, the real plot begins. Oh, trying to meet the Dendro Archon, of course, is not going to be that simple. Yeah. Huh, same happened to me.
Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it.
Yeah. Is the information being suppressed somehow, or is it just not known?
Ugh. Paimon's brain is exhausted.
I'll try asking the Akasha something else. Maybe I'll indirectly find more information about Kusanali.
Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
I don't know. Think, why doesn't the Akasha answer my question? Think, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Some knowledge began to trickle into my mind for a moment, but there wasn't really anything I didn't already know. Damn. Can I try the others?
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon.
Yeah. Think, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Many bright dots of light appeared in my mind. I probably need to calm my mind and focus more to understand what they mean. Bright dots of light. Huh. Feelings of affection, intimacy, nostalgia, sadness, and anxiety also come to my mind. These seem to be what the people of Sumeru feel about their departed Archon. Aww.
Uh-oh.
I wonder how they feel about
Paimon's
Kusanali,
getting
though.
all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru really miss their Archon.
Yeah. See, I mean, from what we've heard, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was a really good Archon. Think, why doesn't the Akasha answer my question? A vague thought suddenly comes to mind. The Akasha doesn't unconditionally respond to every query. Also, even if the same query is requested by multiple people, the Akasha still imparts knowledge based on each person's identity, age, experiences, and other demographics. Huh.
Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru?
Maybe.
Maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something.
That's a good idea. That would be in line with my suggestion that it's sort of being suppressed somehow.
Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tainari recommended.
Yeah, it seems like that's our best bet.
He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha.
That's a very good point, Paimon. Yeah. A leading figure in the academia is probably going to be about as likely as we're going to get to someone who would know about this or be able to access the information.
Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not far from the city's gate.
Excellent.
Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home.
hopefully. But Paimon, I think we will save that for next episode.